you guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right. Test. We talked about the Fantastic Four earlier, guys. We mentioned Superman. We talked about Superman last week in more detail. So we have two big blockbuster summertime movies, superhero movies, in Superman and the Fantastic Four, both doing very well, both on pace to make over 500 million and then some. So let's talk about superhero movies for a second here. So we'll get into our Ask an Idiot question of the week. It's very simple. Are we seeing sort of a mini resurgence of superhero movies with the box office? Is it just the summertime and people are going to movies again a little bit more? Or is it simply we just happen to have two good superhero movies where some of the superhero movies over the past have been, a little bit hit and miss. Not that they're not some enjoyable movies, but are these simply just two better than average superhero movies that are out there getting good word of mouth? So, Dean, why don't we start with you again? So, what are your thoughts?
I don't think it is just random. Oh, they happen to be two superhero movies. I think both studios, Marvel and DC, DC putting this whole new DCU together. And getting the correct people behind it. And I think the MCU kind of stepped back and realized some of their mistakes and tried to course correct. And apparently they've done so. And I think that's what we're looking at is both studios getting their shit out and getting their shit together and going, okay, we've got it now. This is what we have. This is the beginning of us getting our shit together. And I'd like actually to put a little asterisk in there and say that for Marvel, I'd say it started with the Thunderbolts. I thought that fucking movie was fantastic. I thought it was a great kind of a step forward.
Is that Black Widow's family thing? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And where it ended up being the name of the movie, it technically now is The Avengers.
New Avengers,
I'm sorry.
So,
I think they're back. I think everybody regrouped and got their shit together, figure out what needs to be done and how it needs to be done. And with Kevin Feige and James Gunn, I think they did it, and that's what we're watching this month.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies.
Last month when you're hearing this.
Sure.
Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know that I think that they're back necessarily. I think I would have to see some more movies do well and fare well, and people I think why these two movies are doing so well right now is a combination of a few things. It's like summertime. It's people go to the movies, and so you're getting those turnouts. I think the two biggest things is these are brand new versions of these characters in both respects with Superman and Fantastic Four. So people are curious to see what this one looks like. Both characters and superheroes and factions and the like have been done before, so this is a new version of that. And also, I think the other part of it is that they're both known superheroes or superhero groups. These are not side shot little Madam Web, Mr. Marvel family member, whatever. This is Superman and the Fantastic Four. Like they are established, well-known characters in the comic book sphere. So I think that has a lot to do with it. If your big summer blockbuster, and I haven't seen Thunderbolts, but if it's that, maybe you don't get the turnout for Thunderbolts that you do Fantastic Four, because what is Thunderbolts? You know what I mean? Like, so I think that has a lot to do with
the quality of the movie.
Yeah, right. And like I said, I haven't seen, so I don't mean anything negative toward it, but the name carries
Sure.
weight when you're talking Fantastic
Mhm.
Four, Superman, stuff like that. And yeah, I think it's that mixed with the fact that these are both the first versions of each
Mhm.
of these characters in film that we've seen. So there's some curiosity around it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah. Both good points. I mean, Thunderbolts, good movie, but you're right. It just doesn't have the same draw as
Sure.
I've seen the movie. I don't know that I could name 4 of the characters right now thinking about it. I could picture them,
Yep.
but I still don't know that I could even name who they are. A huge setup for the future, but you're right. Is it too? So even a casual fan, to your point, Nick, is you know who these characters are and the curiosity just to check it out. But honestly, I mean, if the movies were bad, they would fall off, right? So it
Right.
would have poor word of mouth and everything else. So that certainly is continuing to carry those where people that are going to see them are giving it positive reviews and recommending it to their friends and everything. So certainly contributing to people going. But there's other movies doing well this summer too. So it just seems like there are more people going to the movies in general. Jurassic Park is doing very well, which I haven't seen. I'm interested. I can
Mhm.
probably wait for that to be streaming for me, honestly, at this point. But
What do you
some of the
consider?
other movies are doing well. Lilo and Stitch is making a killing.
That was very
I
good.
mean, that's like $1 billion.
That was very, very good.
For Disney, it's a
What do
good
you
family
consider
movie
word of
apparently.
mouth? What do you consider word of mouth for movies now? Do you consider, you know, Facebook and Twitter is that?
No,
Do you consider that word of mouth, or are you talking about like you literally tell your friend how good the movie is,
I'm still there.
or
I
is
mean,
this word of mouth? I mean,
I think they're kind of one and the same because I mean, yeah,
yeah.
if you're talking to people and you have a friend group that goes to see those, that could be still your word of mouth, that very literal sense. But I think a
Mhm.
lot of people do see what people are saying online and go, I do it all the time where I'll see 6 or 7 people say something wasn't very good, and then somebody tells me it was, and I'll go, oh really? I've been here, and I've heard a lot of people say like
right.
it's not, or that they
Mhm.
didn't like it, or whatever. Even though no, I did not verbally talk to these people, but I'm seeing those opinions of multiple people say this kind of collective thing about it. So I think
But you
it's kind of a
tell,
little
you saying that, tells all 10 of our listeners, what you think.
that's
There you
right.
go.
Yeah,
That's right.
I have an idiot question off of an idiot question for you guys,
Sure,
if you
good.
would be so
Yeah, yeah.
kind to oblige. Do you ever think, and I kind of wonder sometimes, do you think that like the MCU with the whole Avengers, the first phase, that whole
Avengers.
the Avengers
Yeah, look at
sagas,
the Avengers. Look at the Avengers over there.
while they were setting the trend and making history with those movies, did they break the machine at the same time? Like, when will that ever happen again? When will
Mm.
superhero movies ever be what they were during that run?
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, I mean,
It's almost feels impossible to have hit after hit after and sequel hit after sequel hit after sequel hit, and then make like a big trilogy of hit movies combining them all. Like it feels like it's impossible. It's like what an age, like what a golden age of
I think
that.
it just takes. I think it does. Like all of these movies, it is right people, the right time, the right place.
mm.
Lightning in a bottle, and they have the formula. It's just getting the right actors in the roles in the right
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
And
But
this
did they
build
use all the? I mean, they went through the character. I mean, those are the big guns out of the gate.
Yeah.
Now you're going
I,
off a side. You're going off a secondary. You're going off of like kind of offshoots and different kind of
But like with
spin-offs
Fantastic Four, you still have the whole X-Men shit you can run through. I mean,
coming.
you have,
Yeah.
those are number one characters. You know what I mean? The
Mhm.
X-Men
Sure,
and
yeah.
Fantastic Four are secondary. You have a second crop that's ready to have their story be told.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Marvel's going to be on a tear for a while. I mean, think about what's coming up here. You're going to have the next Spider-Man movie. You're going to have Avengers Doomsday with the Doctor Doom, and then 2027 you got the Secret Wars, and that's going to be just humongous with all the very different variants of heroes. And then I hear after
that's
that they're
gonna
going
be
to
the biggest.
reboot. They're going to reboot the main characters again, like Steve Rogers and Tony Stark, and then you could yeah, the whole variant thing, you could just start, you could, those main characters can come back in different versions,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And the DC's just starting, of course,
Yeah.
and I think that they're seeing that, I don't think we're going to see, again, like Marvel's good movie. They shouldn't. That should have just been a TV series, and then this. I don't know. So I think they're going to be more cautious of what they put out there. I think they've definitely learned it's the quality, not the quantity. You put a quality movie out there, get the hype around it, and people will go see it. You're going to make yourself, a lot of money, So
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yes, word of mouth is important.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like you said, because of this podcast alone, the 2 more people in Brazil have just gone to see the Fantastic Four, just based on this podcast alone.
Yeah. They tell their friend tells their friend, and before you know it, this podcast is blowing up.
15 listeners strong.
That's right. That's right. See, it's doubled already.
Hey, did you like that video? You know you did, and we know you did. So stop screwing around and go like that video, subscribe to our channel, and join us for some more.
Ham grape.
Oh, wee.